Why is Papa Murphy's shrinking? I will tell you about it on this Fast Food Minute. If you haven't heard of Papa Murphy's, that is okay. It is a take and bake pizza chain, or to be more specific, it's a lot like Domino's, only without all the technology, and you do about half the work. Now, there is never an actual Papa Murphy. Papa Murphy's was founded in 1981 when Papa Aldo's Pizza opened in Hillsboro, Oregon. It would later merge with another pizza concept, Murphy's out of California. The brand was thus renamed Papa Murphy's. The company grew rapidly with a relatively simple model. Employees prepare fresh pizzas for takeout, but did not cook them. In theory, customers get better pizzas because they're making them fresh at home. And parents would also feel less guilty about feeding their kids pizza as a result. I don't know about you, but I've never felt guilty about feeding my kids pizza, only relieved that I didn't have to do any sort of cooking or dishes or anything. Now, for franchisees, the concept was attractive because they didn't need those annoying things like ovens and special HVAC systems that can drive up the cost of a restaurant. Regardless, the concept took off by the early 2000s, opening locations across the country. That fueled an IPO in 2014, and by 2017, Papa Murphy's had nearly 1,600 locations, all of which were owned by franchisees. Yet that year, franchisees started closing locations. By the end of last year, Papa Murphy's had closed nearly a third of those restaurants, finishing with just under 1,100 locations. This year apparently hasn't been much better. MTY Food Group, the Canadian fast food chain collector that bought Papa Murphy's in 2019, said recently that the chain had closed more locations this year, though it didn't say how many. So why is Papa Murphy's closing locations? First off, a lot of locations just did not make money. In 2014, just before its IPO, franchisees sued the brand over disclosure violations. In simple terms, franchisees in markets like, say, Florida and Georgia didn't make nearly as much money as operators closer to the company's core markets in the Pacific Northwest, where Papa Murphy's is well known. When franchisees don't make money, they close their stores. In addition, take and bake pizza is very competitive. See, while Papa Murphy's is very good, it still requires a special stop on your way home, and then you have to make it when you get there. Meanwhile, customers can grab take and bake pizzas while shopping at Walmart or Aldi, or they can just pick up a frozen pizza made by one of the many pizza concepts that sell pies in the freezer, such as Uno or California Pizza Kitchen. The pizzas themselves aren't that much cheaper than the prepared pies you can get from Domino's or Papa John's or Little Caesars, and those chains are running aggressive deals right now, such as $9.99 for any pizza, which is difficult for a smaller chain like Papa Murphy's to match. On top of that, the pizza market itself has been weak for 3 years. A weak market, intense competition, value concerns, and the fact that customers have to make the pizza themselves is a really bad combination. I'm Jonathan Mays, and this was Fast Food Minute.